Welcome back. Well, tonight, Metro Council is meeting to discuss a variety of topics, and joining me this morning with more on the agenda is Council Member Antoinette Lee. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so Councilwoman, one of the topics that will be discussed during tonight's meeting is a resolution supporting the decision of Metro Nashville Public Schools to not allow teachers to carry on campus, and you're one of those sponsors of the bill. Talk about that a little bit.
Yes, it is so important. This whole law, this legislation, was put into place almost like a Band-Aid over something, so it's not really solving the problem. I was trying to think what it was like, and what I thought of was like putting a Band-Aid to stop the bleeding of an amputation, and that doesn't help. So even though all of us want to support our teachers, want to support our employees, want to make sure our students are safe, this law is not the way to do it. And I think a lot of the districts recognize that, because all of them except two have opted out of it. And so that says volumes. And we are so proud that our district did. And so we are just wanting to support what the school system did, what they said, and how they respect what their employees, their parents, and everybody told them, that they don't want teachers carrying guns in there.
And were you surprised by the number of schools that came out and said, we will not arm our teachers?
No, I was not. I mean, so many people told the legislators when they brought this up here that that is not what people wanted at the very beginning. So no, I was not surprised at all.
And what would you say to a lot of those school districts that have not yet made a decision on whether or not they will allow their teachers and staff to carry on campus?
From my research, only two have not made the decision.
Okay.
There are two that haven't put a public statement out, but they have already said, no, they're not going to do it. And so then there are two systems that have not gone either way. And I think from what I'm hearing is that they still want to put out more surveys to see, you know, what their community really wants, because this is a hard issue. And you've got to look at it. There are a lot of rural places that don't have many SROs there, or maybe far from the sheriff's office and that type of thing. And so they are considering if that plays on it, but that's not what's going to solve this problem. We need to be very careful about how we look at solving this problem, and not just putting a Band-Aid on something and then going and say we did something, because this doesn't do it for us.
And you're one of the sponsors of this resolution.
I am.
And talk about the other ones that are also on board with you.
Oh, well, Brenda Gadd is also a co-sponsor, and then we have had quite a few. I did not count them, but we've had a lot sign on. I think by the end of the period when we talk about the bill, probably almost everybody will sign on, because it makes sense. This is what our school district wants. This is what our superintendent has looked at and done the research and say, this is what's best for our school system.
And so how do you think your resolution, it'll be, you think, greatly received tonight by the rest of Metro Council? Oh,
I do. I'm almost sure it is. And we will have some teachers there at the meeting. And parents, you'll be surprised. You think, well, parents want it. No, a lot of them don't. So, yeah, I think it'll be very well received.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here with us, Councilwoman. Anything else you want to say?
Thank you so very much for coming, having me here. But you know, there's some, if you can come or anybody can watch, there are going to be some budget issues.
Okay.
And I want to say we want to also just make sure that the school systems get the money that they want to have. Labor gets that money. I support all of those type of things. And I think it'll be good for our audience to tune on, so they will know exactly what is being discussed and what is happening, instead of listening to somebody else, because a lot of times we get misinformation that way. So they can tune in.
Yes, and it'll be tonight at 6:30.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you again for being here
so
with
very
us.
Much.
Yes. And you can find this full segment on our website, WKRN.com, and just click the Newsmaker tab.